Rounding out the news we care about is more movie news. Nick, we've talked about this at length. I've won. Brian, it's finally over.
You are winning. You have not won yet.
Theaters are dying. Netflix has announced that they are putting out Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, the sequel called The Green Legend, and they're putting it out in theaters and Netflix the first day. This is the first step to the end of movie theaters.
Don't clap.
Thank you. They are the worst. Movie theaters suck. I don't want to go with your stinky kids and your loud ass jerks.
And 4 more Adam Sandler movies is the first step to the end of movies.
Netflix with the old 1-2 punch this week.
Just taking everyone out. You know, this is the same kind of discussion we had a few years back when it was, well, not us, but the industry had when we were talking about film versus digital, right?
Yeah.
This is just the future. We're all fighting against it. I love film. I love sitting in movie theaters. We've talked about it ad nauseum.
They're not going to go anywhere. They'll still be there for you.
Yeah, but
they won't be as many. They won't be able to charge as much.
They'll have to charge more, for one, and secondly, there'll be like 3 left. I mean, they're releasing this on IMAX, but the interesting part about that is that every major IMAX distributor, AMC, Regal, and Cinemark, are boycotting this film. Yeah. So they're really, I think, angling this a little bit more toward the Chinese audience, which I guess they have to, but it's basically a big FU to the United States market, which kind of sucks for us.
But I'm in the United States market. I'm super excited.
Well, you have Netflix, which is great. I mean, I'm excited too. Weinstein Company put this out. They're the same guys that did Snowpiercer, and they did something super crazy with that too, where they did, they put it out first on demand, then theaters.
Yeah.
And it worked for him, I guess. I didn't really. I don't think they made a ton of money.
They didn't share the financials with you?
No, Harvey didn't call me.
No, that's
It's unfortunate. He actually doesn't return my calls ever, even though I'm stalking him. Oh. Not a big deal. But yeah, I mean, it's really interesting. I hate it personally, but
it's another reason I love it.
Yeah.
How can you still love movie theaters so much? Like, I feel they're just such a wreck
disgusting.
now.
There's bed bugs in a lot of them.
They're full of rats.
It's the shared experience, It to me is
they're not full of rats.
I once had a pig take my ticket.
In the theater or outside?
No, he was a ticket taker. He
pops up and takes your ticket.
Hey! Come back here, pig! He's just running down San Francisco.
He takes a popcorn while you're there.
Is he the ticket teller, or is he like a thieving pig in the theater?
I thought we were escalating how bad movie theaters are. I was trying to jump in and help you, because rats clearly aren't running around most movie theaters.
Yeah.
To me, it's about the scale and the scope, right? You're never going to say, and this was in part of the quote that I believe the president of IMAX said, where he was like, it's great, whatever the audience wants, but you're never going to be able to replicate that experience of a screen, a giant screen sitting in front of you, and a shared experience while everyone's going through those moments and the emotional ups and downs of a film
with
together.
Hundreds of people checking their texts at the same time,
or their watches these days, which
now.
is even better.
Yeah, the movie theater experience.
Well, when the smartwatches come out, people are going to check them all the time.
So I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were putting an Easter egg in this episode.
For the last
when people
episode.
watch it in 5 years from now, they're like, oh.
Yeah.
No one's going to watch this 5 years.
We got Aransky with that one. That's great.